Welcome back to Daytona in Sandown Park. My name is Johnny and this is round 7 of the Thursday Night League. No messing around tonight, we are straight into racing and it's a packed grid with 28 drives in total, and it's already getting tasty as I find myself in the tyre wall on turn 1. Oh dear. Luckily I can get back onto track without assistance from a marshal, but not a great way to start my session as I've already lost 10 places, but I quickly regained 2 with no help from kart 12 Bradley, who favours a punting technique on turn 3 and spins out from his efforts, almost taking out another driver at the same time, but another place gained back as I take turn 5. And as we are racing on the alternate layout today, we get to floor it along this very long back straight up against kart 13, Tony, but Ben in kart 27 spins out and Tony slips through. Now that was a calculated judgment call. I knew Ben was right on me and I couldn't quite process or at least quickly look behind to see if I could have dived in front of him. In past sessions I would have, most likely causing a collision. Now I just slow, lose a place or 2 rather than take an uncalculated risk. Kart 19 a little heavy on the brakes there as he passes Tony. That's 4 places gained since that last skirmish on turn 6. Yellow flag ahead. Quite a dramatic slowdown, very unusual. Although this is Daytona's Thursday Night League, it's still an arrive and drive session, which means that anyone can turn up and drive, regardless of their experience. So usually when it's a grid with regular drivers, yellow flags and situations where the race is slow to almost walking pace is rare. Kart 19 a little heavy on the brakes. I think he's trying various techniques, which would typically slow a car, but he still seems pretty quick, annoyingly. Let me try passing Mark in kart 19 along the back straight. I definitely have some speed and should be able to pass him into turn 6. Here we go. No, I haven't made the pass. He got the job done, going a long way round. Fair play. At this point, I'm trying to work out how another driver is faster. Talent, faster karts, or are they lighter than me? With all my gear on and additional ballast of 4 kilos, I weigh the required minimum weight of 75 kilos, which I will need to prove at the end of the race to be scored. Typically with non-regulars, they could well be under the required weight, not bothering with any additional ballast, giving them the upper hand. Another place gained as I pass kart 9 with Zack driving. And once again, I've caught up with Mark in kart 19, and I really want to get past this guy. In my head, I'm like, I'm here every week, I should be faster, I should be better than some geezer that turns up for just a giggle. But at this point, I'm not. This guy is clearly putting me in my place. Right, I really need to get my head in gear. From memory of this race, I'm still rattled by my collision on lap 1, which is why I'm having to do so much work getting past non-regular drivers. I should be up with the usual drivers, attempting to place myself higher in the championship. A little tussle there is going to help me get a little bit closer. You can tell who is a regular karting tracks from how the driver leans into corners. You should be leaning out rather than in, as this helps better with traction. Again into turn 6 with Mark up ahead, still managing to keep position. But as we turn onto the grid straight, I finally get my chance to earn another couple of places, not just past Mark but also Emiiiilia in kart 25. Hot on my tail is Bradley driving kart 12, but overcooks a corner, losing speed and momentum. Let's get an easy pass done with Ben here in kart 27. Tiny bit of contact. Yep, there we go. We do also have Bradley making a return. If you recall, he almost punted me off on lap 1. He also went for a move there, but most likely remembered that overtaking is not allowed under a yellow. Another 2 places earned back through that yellow flag. Now 3 places. Let's skip through the next lap as we drive behind the King in kart 14. They seem to have slowed for a yellow flag, but I didn't see one. Lap 8. And I'm managing to catch up with the regulars. Let's once again skip and pass kart 31. Reece up ahead in kart 1. Feels good to be among regular faces again. There's Diogo 2 with the white helmet as we trundle along the back straight, approaching turn 6. Quick look behind, all clear. Looks like we are bunched up behind kart 20, who I think is the first back marker. Let's whiz along once again. Turn 3, there's contact, multiple karts involved with back marker Swift in kart 30, seemingly at the centre of the tussle. 2 places gained for me. Sam in kart 11 with the yellow helmet. Back once again onto the grid straight and onto lap 12. Diogo once again up ahead. Looks like moisture on the lens. I don't recall any rain on this session. Get nicely in range of Diogo. Another back marker, this one has spun out, which of course is quite handy for me as it gives me a chance up against faster drivers. Whoa, 3 karts off track, blimey, I think one of them was Sam with the yellow helmet. More back markers incoming as I take the last corner onto lap 14. Passing old boy in kart 10. Just about catching sight of Diogo up ahead. Let me try and catch up, now we're through the back markers. And unbelievably from Diogo, he has spun out. So unusual as he is very experienced on track. Another casualty there too. Diogo did make a very quick recovery from his spin. And he is a rocket ship as we come along the back straight. A little bit squirmy as he comes into turn 6. But he's right on me, no doubt determined to take back his place. Yeah, there he is, and there he goes. Rapid. Hands up, did I miss a yellow flag? I don't think so. Anyway, we carry on. Reece once again in tow. Let's once again zip along. It's back marker central on this session. With a distinct mix of experienced and occasional drivers, it does turn a race into a pseudo multi-class event like Le Mans, for example, where there are different powered cars and driver experience. For me at least, on this session, it gives me a chance to regain places from my adventures into the tyre wall at the beginning of the race. Back behind Diogo and I can see another yellow flag. Still nice and clear from behind. A momentary lapse here as my focus on kart 24's position allows Reece and Sam to slip by. Oh dear, oh dear. I got a bit wrapped up in the yellow flag situation there and lost concentration, which is a bit of a shame because those places will be almost impossible to now win back at the last few laps of the session. Unless of course we have help from some more back markers and with Reece taking his eye off the ball. A contact. Mike in tow now. Whoa, just about make it through. But that has let Sam pass again. Mike has also made it through the commotion. On to lap 20, last lap. Let's see if there's anything we can do to catch Sam. Another spin and a yellow flag, but let's keep pushing through. Mike getting dangerously close. And Sam is fast disappearing. But let me not give up as the race is never finished until the checkered flag. Wow, another spin. Another back marker, which won't help my efforts towards passing Sam. And I receive a punt from Mike. And that's it. Race well and truly over. Let's get our car back to the pits. In an ideal world, you wouldn't have occasional drivers in a league session, but it does mix things up a little, I guess. On this session, I qualified 13th and finished 8th place. Ryan placed first on the podium with Vivek and Sid second and third. Thank you to my fellow racers and the Daytona team, and thank you for watching. Look forward to seeing you next time on track.
Yeah, that's perfect. All good, bud. Thank you.